Hey, great to see you back. IV spent real hours with the CS-S3s, and the moment you walk into a room with them running, you feel the difference. This is about something that sounds alive, not just loud. This is for the kind of person who has outgrown flat, thin sound that pretends to be immersive but never quite pulls you in. You deserve a floor-standing speaker that actually moves air, reveals detail, and makes every track feel intentional. Before anything else, check the current price and availability, because speakers like this don't hang around long, and the best deals don't wait for hesitation. You knew it was time to upgrade the moment you realized your current setup wasn't giving the music the room it deserved. Maybe you felt the bass vanish in big orchestral crescendos, or vocals felt distant and shallow instead of intimate and present. That's when you stopped settling and started looking for something that actually communicates emotion. Once they in place, there's an undeniable sense of relief. You not chasing detail anymore. You not cranking volume desperately trying to feel the track. Instead, every nuance is there, not exaggerated, just real. You realize how much you were missing, and suddenly your room feels right. Picture real listening sessions, late night jazz that feels like the musicians are in the room, rock that doesn't just punch but resounds, and cinematic soundtracks that fill the space with depth instead of just noise. When you're reproducing or mixing, you hear things you never heard before. When you simply unwinding after a long day, the sound embraces you instead of just occupying space. This isn't about specs on a page. It's about sound that feels intentional, notes that have weight, texture, and presence. Don't wait on this. Prices fluctuate, and the best units move fast. You might worry they too big for your space. Once you hear them, you'll realize your room was waiting for speakers this capable. Some tracks expose weaknesses in lesser gear that the CS-S3s just resolve. You feel grounded in the low-end textures in vocals, feel intimate dynamics, have clarity and punch. Every listen feels honest. Mixes translate like this. They do need room to breathe, and once you hear them, there's no going back. At some point, comparisons fade. You know what you want, you know what sounds right. If you've been putting off upgrading to true floor-standing speakers, this is the one you'll look back on and wish you hadn't delayed. Check the price, check the stock, and make it yours while the opportunity is right.